Good morning, geeks and gamers. Welcome in to the single most popular show in this time slot on this channel with these two hosts, Geeks and Gamers Daily. We got the most positive man on the internet, fresh off of an exciting weekend of football. I guess that's what we're going to talk about, right, Ryan? We're going to talk about football the whole stream. You think
If
that'll
you
keep
want,
the
we
viewers?
can.
Think that'll keep the viewers over here? You think they'll like that?
Probably not. We could talk about like YouTuber and Twitch content creator drama if you want.
Oh, that's a lot better than Hollywood. I'll tell you that right now. Fucking hell, dude. I care far more about that shit than
We should run a
anything in
poll in
Hollywood.
chat about Jeremy's if they like the fact that you shaved.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna talk about views, my fucking Twitch drama video got twice views my fucking Brie Larson video did. So, Jesus Christ, this channel's dead. This is what happens when you don't make videos and you live stream for a year. That's just a testament to you out there, YouTubers. Don't kill your channel by live streaming. Good Lord.
True.
But hey, it is what it is. I played Super Mario Wonder this weekend, Ryan.
How did you like playing as a fucking elephant?
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's like you would like this game. That's how good this game is. You would get happy. You would have a positive mental attitude after playing Super Mario Wonder.
I felt like I feel like there are games that like I feel like there are games out there right now that play exactly the same way that I've seen some of the gameplay look.
Say that again?
I feel like there's Mario games out that have come out in the past couple of years that look exactly like that, the 2D aspect, like Super Mario Maker games and shit like that.
Yeah, like the new Super Mario Brothers and all of that, which are very bland, generally speaking. But this man, there's this one area. It's called Special World, and it isn't something you are required to beat to get through the game. It's optional. I died like 30 fucking times, dude. I died like 30 fucking times. It just drives me fucking crazy. It's so damn difficult. But there's a lot of like minor things that fundamentally change it. But it is probably the best 2D Mario game since Super Mario World. It's not as good as Super Mario World, but it's damn good. It's damn good. And there's just a lot of
year.
It's gonna compete for sure. I mean, it's right now like the third best reviewed game of the year. It's far better. It's far better reviewed than any of the new Super Mario games. But Baldur's Gate's going to win Game of the Year. I think it deserves to win Game of the Year. I haven't even played it, but just based on the response and based on the discussion surrounding it, I think Baldur's Gate's probably going to win Game of the Year. I did play Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man
2
or Spider-Man
Spider-Man
as well?
2. Spider-Man 2. I played Spider-Man 2 and mechanically, it's phenomenal. It does feel a lot more like Arkham this time around, in terms of just like gadget centric and all of that. There's such. I haven't gotten to a lot of the bullshit in the game, but I've seen it. You know what I mean? Playing as a deaf black woman, for like 30 minutes. Like,
yeah, it doesn't get much worse than that.
I mean, good Lord, man.
And
I don't like playing like it. I don't like the idea that I go from Peter to Miles, from Peter to Miles. So like when I'm doing something as Peter in the city, I'm thinking to myself, there's literally another Spider-Man running around right now by their standard. It's all it is. It's no point. I hate the Miles Morales aspect of this. It drives me crazy. I hate that he even exists. You know what I mean? Like
like I haven't played the game. I'm not even super interested in it. It does look phenomenal from a gameplay standpoint.
It is phenomenal from a gameplay standpoint.
Just the level that they're pushing Miles to be just as important, and this city needs you just as much as it needs.
Yes.
It's just like some of that is just so cringe. You know something else cringe when it comes to Spider-Man 2?
What?
I'll show you.
I mean, there's a lot.
Insomniac says they're fixing the flag in Miles Morales' apartment in Spider-Man. They accidentally put Cuba's flag instead of Puerto Rico's. You're virtue signaling so hard for your your Latinx representation with old Miles Morales, and you accidentally put a Cuban flag instead of Puerto Rico.
Holy shit. I did not see this story.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Legacy Coast. It's a pretty hilarious thing to screw up, especially after another PlayStation studio last month got destroyed for their Latinx Twitter post shenanigans.
Oh my god, man.
Care about diversity. But it's going to turn out the deaf person wasn't really deaf either.
Well, so that's what's frustrating about Spider-Man 2 is that it is mechanically phenomenal. Like, it is so damn cool. You know what I mean? Running around the city, fighting enemies. It's beautiful. Everything about, but there's so much unnecessary bullshit in this game for absolutely no reason.
I think too, for some people, right? If there's like 3 side missions that, hey, this one you play as a deaf person. This one you see a couple random dudes holding hands briefly. That's what I've heard in this as well. It's like out of I don't know, what are you going to get, like 35 or 40 hours out of game? If you have a couple side missions that are like that, is that enough for it to turn people off from playing the game or buying the game? I think that question really varies person to person.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I don't think that every single person is going to see something like that. It's like, well, that just ruined my entire gameplay experience. But there are going to be some people who were considering it and then see something like that, a viral clip of something like that on Twitter, like, well, fuck this game, then I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
It's one of the things you have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to sell extremely well because Spider-Man PS4 sold extremely well. Spider-Man is arguably the most popular superhero there is, and there's a lot of hype around this game, and this has Game of the Year discussions around it, and it is a really good game. It's a really good game if you eliminate all the unnecessary virtue signaling bullshit in it. It's a really good game. So it's going to sell, and it's going to sell a lot. There ain't no doubt about that. How many? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Spider-Man 2.
It'll be interesting to see how it stacks up to the first one.
Yeah, the first one sold what? 20, 30 million copies, something like that. Which is insane. This one's already sold like 2 or 3 million copies in the first few days. So yeah, man, that's funny as hell. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that with Mario. You don't have to worry about that with Mario. Just it's just
too much focus on Luigi.
Well, I know. I mean, you can play whoever you want. You can play as whoever you want. So, but you need to play Mario Wonder. You need to play Mario Wonder. Make it happen, Ryan. Fire up a kick stream. Let's go. I think you'll like it. The flowers are so nice. They keep a positive attitude. They're funny. You'll like it, Ryan.
What's the point of the elephant shit? That's what I don't get.
I mean, it's just a power up. It's just a power. It's just like it's like the cake.
Like becoming a Tanuki or whatever.
Yeah, he can take his trunk and he can destroy things with it. He can get his trunk and you can kind of lean down and you get water in your trunk and you can fling it at enemies and stuff like that. It's funny because the music changes slightly when you become the elephant, and it's just cool playing as the elephant. It's like anything else, like Tanuki Suit Mario or like the cape in the cape, or having Yoshi in Super Mario World. But Wonder's great, man. It's really good. It's really fucking good. It's not as good as Metroid Dread was. So like Metroid Dread topped Super Metroid for me, but Wonder's not going to beat Super Mario World for me.
Yellow Flash says Spider-Man 2 Attack of the ESG.
Oh man. Stephen Roman says Ryan does not look happy. Yeah, that's every Geeks Gamers Daily. So we're on point here today.
Yeah, I would say that we're pretty much, that's the standard here.
That's it.
You must be new to the channel. Hello.
That's right. That's right. All right, we got super chats. Let's see. Audrey has a Senor Ryan. There you go, Ryan. Read that one for you. By the way, G&G Espanol win. Call it taco. No, I'm not. Ivan's here. Ivan runs Weebs and Waifus. Go watch his shit.
Andrew CR for 2,500. Senor Ryan, usted como elote a lo largo. Does that mean do you eat corn the long way?
Fuck if I know. I barely know English. The fuck you talking about?
I need confirmation from one of the Spanish people. Does that mean do you eat corn the long way? The answer would be no, but I think that's what that means.
The funniest thing ever is a Rude Eye on tabletop where he like somebody said something about eating corn the long way. He's like, "What's wrong with eating corn the long way?" He had no idea about the joke.
And yeah, there we go. I am confirmed that's what it means. I'm a real fucking Latina or Latino, whatever you say.
Atomic Patriot says, "Don't shoot yourself in the foot. I could make an Alec Baldwin joke, but I'll leave it to Alec Baldwin's finger since he don't miss. Anyway, hail the 199 and don't be a Reuben, Jeremy. Hi, Ryan."
Where's Alec Baldwin's finger been lately? Did he?
I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah. Didn't he buy a new truck or something?
He bought a new truck, but that was about about 2 months ago. Him and Hayden, they both separately bought new trucks around the same time, and both were like, "Yeah, I'll be checked out for a while." I'm like, "Dude, check out as long as you need to, bro. You've already done enough." But yeah, I haven't seen Alabama's finger was here. I saw him. He was on Cobra Cast and G&G within the last 2 weeks for sure. So yeah, he's been on G&G and Cobra Cast in the last 2 weeks. Fucking hell.
There he is.
Jesus.
Found him.
Oh man. Wow.
He don't miss.
That. He don't miss. Holy shit.
Speak of the devil.
But look at this. Does everyone else see what I'm seeing right now? Or is this because I'm on a different account at the moment? But it says on my screen, let me share my screen. Okay. So I don't know if this is something just because of the account that I'm on. Right here. So you see this right here? You could be the lucky recipient of a Geeks and Gamers membership with access to exclusive perks, allow gifts. So is this if you don't have it turned on?
Correct. That is how you turn it on.
I'd never seen that before on my other account. I was signed into YouTube TV the other day, watching NFL on this account. So Alec Baldwin's finger don't miss. Holy crap. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. That's crazy. Alec Baldwin's finger, you mad lad, you. Unbelievable.
Yeah, just fucking literally just spoke about him.
I know, and it's all because Atomic Patriot brought him up. The best thing is like, you got other channels out there, and I trust me, I watch enough of these channels. I know Fresh and Fit doesn't get super chats anymore because they got demonetized. I do like Fresh and Fit, but you got channels like that. You got channels like Tim Cash. You got channels that channels that get a lot of super chats. But like the people that like donate to our channel, like they by de facto become like really well known. Everybody remembers them. Everybody mentions them. You had Erwin from Nerd Wars kind of featuring them in like, you know, all these videos. Remember that Mage Demon? Mage Demon's discussed all the time. You're talking about how Mage Demon spent all his money. Now he's drinking himself. Depression.
Yes. That's what I was wondering about Alec. I'm like, I don't know. He fucking dumped a bunch of money. The thing I always worry about, it's like, hey, you see these guys like, I just want to make everybody else happy before I step away from the world. Hey, anybody do a wellness check on Alec Baldwin's finger? Still here, bitch.
Boom. He's like, fuck you, I'm here. It's like, okay. Thanks, Alec Baldwin's finger. Appreciate that.
Tobias, next, I'm surprised you two remember me at all. Well, you're a degenerate furry. How could I forget?
He says that with love and respect, Tobias.
Maybe one of those things, maybe neither, but I do say it.
Oh man.
Sergio's correct. The meaning of Ryan is little king. It's Irish. It's true. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything, but thank you, Sergio.
Do you agree with my tweet though? Video game streamers and YouTubers are far more interesting than Hollywood and relevant than Hollywood celebrities.
I would say it depends.
Although Mr. Beast didn't do me any favors yesterday because that was about as cringy of a thing as I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Yeah, I would say it depends. I think that there's
that was cringe.
I think that there's a lot of like the biggest names in streaming in the same way are like just super fucking boring. Like I don't care about like Pokimane. I think she's a terrible person, but I don't like care about any of the like the drama surrounding her or whatever.
Yeah.
I just do not care. But I know a lot of people feel the same way when I make like a Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith video. They're like, who cares about these people? And I'm like, Well, if it continues to get like 100,000 views, I'll probably, obviously, a couple people do.
Yeah,
It's like
I
the
mean,
Taylor Swift shit, right? Like I don't personally, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, but there's a lot of fucking people that care about Taylor Swift.
yeah.
So like
Well,
that's out there.
the thing, like, I find myself, and this is just where I've been, like, I find myself watching I watch Moist Critical, like, all the time, and hearing him break down, like, this E-drama is so fucking entertaining. He gets, like, 4 million views every time he does it, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
crazy. But the Aiden Ross thing is just so funny. Like, Aiden Ross is funny as hell, and I don't know if you've seen his interviews with Gorlock, but that shit is hilarious, man. Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, they're like using that freak for content now, basically.
It's so funny.
Like they're just like, hey, I don't know how much they're paying Gorlock. I don't even know if that's a dude or a she or what, but that fat fuck.
It's
They're
so
just like, hey, are you willing, if we pay you, I don't know, like 20 grand a month, are you willing to just like be completely shamed and embarrassed? And he's like, chuchuta no pato. All right. So it's just like, hey, let me sit this person on the couch to a blindfold dating thing. Have you take out the blindfold and see Gorlock and just watch these men be like horrified at the idea of dating something like that and walk out the room
and
embarrassed.
Neon and Aiden are just laughing their ass off. It's so funny, dude. Holy
Great
shit.
content.
It is fantastic.
We got to find one of them for Geeks and Gamers. We got to find the G&G Gorlock.
I know. Holy crap. It is a dude, though. It's a dude. Scary.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Scary stuff. Scary stuff. But yes. So Ryan's gonna be playing Super Mario Wonder. Just no time soon, probably. Ellie Reen just dropped 20 gifted memberships. Now Ryan, in all seriousness, Ryan has been highly, highly requested for Party Animals, which we will be playing tonight after Cobra Cast. It's not going to happen tonight. And it's not because he doesn't want to, because he really, 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 really wants to. It's that he's got some other plans. I don't know if you're going to tell. Is that something you're telling people about, or you're going to tell after the fact? You've been invited
after
somewhere.
After the fact, probably.
So he's been invited to cover something that's kind of cool. But that's all we'll say about it right now. But we will get him to play Party Animals very soon. On that note, I do have a super edit being worked on by Erwin that I'm going to be releasing on Tuesday morning of last week's stream. So keep your eyes open for that one. I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be a good one.
All fun. Right. Ellie Reen just dropped 20.
Yeah, I said that, Ryan. Are you not listening?
You said Ellie Reen dropped 20?
Yes.
I didn't know. I didn't hear that part.
Yes. I screamed it. I said, Ellie Reen, 20. Let's go.
That's probably why I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I tuned it out. If you're too loud, I tune it out.
Ryan doesn't pay attention anymore. He's like, we haven't gotten to the topics yet, Jeremy. Shut the fuck up. That's essentially where Ryan's
at. I'm like, well, I was checking the Sports Wars video that I just put out and all that stuff. Listen, Jeremy's making videos on this channel again, which is awesome. I got to keep up with videos on 2 channels.
That's true. That is
sometimes
true.
We got to double dip when we're on here.
Well, and I gotta start making videos for D-Day Cobra as well. There's just a lot going on, man.
Ryan thinking about those breets, someone says. I actually did make a thumbnail for a Brie Larson video.
Man, I had fun on Sports Wars the other day. That was a good show. Got to debate a bunch of like all-time.
We talked about stuff that like doesn't matter at all right now, like in current day sports, but we talked a lot about like random shit from like the 2000s.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. All right, where are we at? What's our first topic, Ryan? We're 20 minutes in. We got to get to our first topic of the day. Welcome in, everybody. Smash the melee button if you have just started tuning in, or if you're enjoying the show. And if you're not, then fuck it. You don't have to. We haven't earned it. But I think at least a few of you are enjoying the show today. So, Ryan, what is our very first topic of the day?
Well, since I glanced to the side and saw this, let's plug Meta PC real quick. Shout out to our friends over at Meta PCs. Go check them out if you're in need of a new gaming PC, something for editing, for streaming, whatever. They'll get you hooked up. Links in the description. Use code GEEKS or 199
That's right.
For a discount. But I wanted to talk about this fucking stupid story. This happened, I think, on Friday, and we brought it up a little bit. But the actors' strike was expected to pretty quickly come to an end after the writers' strike got settled. People expected the actors would get right back in there and make an agreement with the studios. But that has not happened. And it looks like some actors, with some of them, if they were on a project that got stopped because the writers' strike and then the actors' strike happened, some have been out of work for like 6 months. A lot of these people are ready to get back to work, start making money again, but the union is holding everything up. And then when this is your focus, instead of negotiating to get your people back to work, this is what you're focused on. Halloween on strike. SAG-AFTRA tells members not to dress up as characters from struck companies. This actually got put out there by the union. Hey guys, some friendly tips for dressing up for Halloween. Choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures, like a ghost, a spider, a zombie, etc. Don't post photos of costumes inspired by struck content. Dress up as characters from non-struck content, like an animated TV show.
Oh my God.
So basically, no Barbie, no Wednesday, no Ken, no MCU, no anything, right? No anything that could possibly be considered in production or like you're promoting something right now. None of that. For fucking Halloween.
God,
and they got destroyed for this. The union's getting wrecked, including by former head of the union. Former SAG president slams Halloween costume strike rules. Silly bullshit that makes us look petty and incompetent.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds fucking threw out a joke. He says, I look forward to screaming scab at my 8-year-old all night. She's not in the union, but she needs to learn. And then Mandy Moore, which I don't know what she's fucking up to right now. Is this a joke? Come on, SAG-AFTRA. This is what's important. We're asking you to negotiate in good faith on our behalf. So many folks across every aspect of the industry have been sacrificing mightily for months. Get back to the table, get a fair deal so everyone can get back to work. And they did issue a clarifying statement, Jeremy. They heard the concerns and they said, hey, we hear you. Just so you know, this only applies to you, not your children. That was their fucking clarification. It's just a mess. And really, this entire situation, when these people decided to go on strike, I think is retarded. The worst time possible, when the theaters have been losing money, streaming's been losing money, Hollywood is in a bad spot. They decided to go on strike, both the actors and both the actors and the writers. And now they still can't find a way to get things back. You even had like people behind the scenes offering, this would have been illegal if it were to happen, but you even had people like George Clooney and some others offering to pay higher dues just to meet in the middle so they can get people back to work. It's just been a joke. And I hate unions. I despise unions. We've talked about that. But even like the head of the unions right now are getting destroyed by the actors they're supposed to be representing.
Well, I will say this, and I speak on behalf of the entire internet, where I want to let every one of these Hollywood celebrities know we don't give a single fuck if you're uncomfortable. We don't give a shit. I think it's funny. I think you deserve this bullshit. You can all go fuck yourselves. With that said, it is a stupid rule. It's a stupid thing, but you deserve it. Like, you all deserve it, except for maybe Mandy Moore. She's pretty awesome. At least she used to be. I don't know what the fuck. I was first time heard Mandy Moore's name in forever and a day. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any sympathy for any of these elitist assholes whatsoever. And if there are some cool ones within there, like Ryan Reynolds is cool, but it's like this is part of a bigger problem with these elitist assholes. I have no sympathy for them. It is so funny that they are calling, like, was the former SAG director, is that what he was? Or the president,
that former head of the union, basically.
Yeah. For him to call them like incompetent, it's like, yeah, this is what we've known about Hollywood for years now, that they are completely incompetent. They don't have a grasp or their finger on the pulse of anything. And so, yeah, I truly don't care. I would much prefer Hollywood actors just stay on strike and never come back to work. That's what I would prefer. I would just rather I could do without it. I mean, I could do without the movies. I could do without the entertainment. I'll just watch YouTube. Hollywood actors are finding out how irrelevant they truly are in today's society, in today's culture. They just don't matter like they used to 15, 20 years ago. This would have been crucial. This would have been devastating from an entertainment standpoint. I don't think people care anymore. They don't miss you. They don't like you. We don't want to hear your opinions on anything. If these idiots could just shut the fuck up and act and leave their elitist opinions to themselves, the industry would be in a much better place than it is now. So they kind of deserve where they're at.
And I think obviously there's a really big disconnect between somebody like Ryan Reynolds or these George Clooney's of the world, these mega stars, these multi-millionaires, sometimes 100 millionaires, and the lowest rung of actors in the entertainment industry. You know, the ones who actually are, because they're out of work for a couple months, actually do have to get another job or move or something. There's a big difference between those. And right now, a lot of those people that are like in the lower rungs of Hollywood, they've been out of work for months at this point. And it's all because these people, you got the studios fighting with the actors. You got people in charge of unions that are focused on fucking nonsensical bullshit. And it's all happening at a time that's one of the weakest points in the current modern day Hollywood when it comes to how much people give a fuck about them.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I'm currently like, I have been, because I've been talking with Erwin about this, like about working on a video. I actually do have shockingly enough, Ryan, I actually do have a basic kind of outline of the talking points that I want to hit on, but it's basically the death of the movie star. And it's not something it's not any breaking news or anything, but it is like social media has killed the movie star. It just has. 20, 30 years ago, movie stars had this aura around them, this glitz and glamour lifestyle, this, all it was, man, what is their life like? What are they, oh wow, what a wonderful existence they have, how much smarter they are, and how much more accomplished they are. And oh man, they're so amazing. And the moment you pull that curtain back in social media and you start seeing these people for what they really are, they've all destroyed the idea of the movie star. They've all destroyed it. The more that you've learned about them and their real self, the more that it has destroyed that aura that we always had around it. And that's why I tweeted out yesterday about like people in their fucking bedrooms are more interesting than Hollywood weirdos. Like a Hollywood person can't sit down and just talk to tens of thousands of people on a live stream for 3, 4, 5 hours. Right. They can't do it for 30 minutes. Not without a script, not without a script, not without a PR team, not without handlers, not without the makeup, the lighting, everything perfect. Like that, they can't do that. And that's what I mean by that. Like, yeah, there are exceptions to the rule. Tom Cruise is still a movie star. Chris Pratt is still a movie star. Why are they still movie stars? Because they are the definitive exceptions to the rule. Like they still appreciate what the fans bring to the table and they're still willing to put everything out there to entertain the people. But that is not the rule. That is the exception. It is the extreme exception in Hollywood right now. And the Hollywood movie star is dead. It's dead. And I'm not sure it ever returns in the capacity that it was.
We've kind of talked about that before when it comes to these award shows and stuff. The award show, like the Oscars and the Emmys, they used to be like everybody watched that shit because it was one of the only times that you got to see these people out and about, on the red carpet and even for 5 minutes, a little interview, whatever. Now, when everyone's constantly on their Instagram or Twitter or whatever, way more than you ever wanted to know about these people. You've realized that, yes, you can see them, they're playing a part, but the person they are, in a lot of ways, they're a person that doesn't have anything associated with your morals or your values. There's somebody that likely despises you if you don't vote the same way as them. They live in this little tiny bubble echo chamber of elites in Hollywood. And people are tired of seeing that. They're tired of looking up to that type of person.
Yep. Well, I saw a lot of people say Keanu Reeves in the chat, and Keanu's literally like one of the best people, dude. As a matter of fact, on that front, I saw a clip from him the other day, and I'm like, dude, protect this man at all costs. I thought about making a Josiah, protect this man at all costs, just putting his face in the thumbnail. It's a clip from
Protect Matthew at all costs.
It's a clip from the Stephen Colbert show where he's asked about death. Have you seen this? This is like the most Keanu Reeves thing ever. He's such a good dude, man. Watch this shit right here.
Body of all existence.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
And he couldn't even make a joke.
John Wick.
Freaking Keanu, man. He's just like, he was not prepared for that question at all. And completely just, I know, and completely just owned it, man. Like, what a dude, man. And yes, Colbert is a horrible person, by the way. But yeah, Keanu's awesome, man. So there are a few exceptions to the rule out there.
That would have been the perfect follow-up. The ones who love us will miss us, and no one will miss you.
Somebody get that AI version of Keanu on TikTok to just clip that one in and say that.
And then just like fucking images of Stephen Colbert jumping around as a vaccine syringe or whatever.
Yep. 100%.
That'd be good.
Oh man. God, I hate Colbert so much. And you saw he wanted to make a joke and he couldn't. Keanu just completely just owned it, man.
What are you supposed to say to that?
I know.
Tobias for 10, SAG just wants more furry cosplay with their animated characters. They can't keep us either. Also, define struck content. They keep canceling everything, so what's left that isn't struck in some way? It's really, well, that's one of the things that was like really difficult to tell, because it basically, so right now, things involving the Marvel Cinematic Universe, struck content. So I don't know, any Marvel character that, like that's kind of what it sounds like. Barbie, they obviously did a press tour before, but like a week before the movie actually released, the actors went on strike. So they weren't promoting for Barbie. Like technically, they still can't promote for Barbie. And so Margot Robbie can't really go dress up as Barbie and like post on her Instagram, because that would be advertising for the movie in their opinion. It's just such bullshit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like audience, or I don't like audiences. I don't like unions. That's what I meant to say. Lover of Green for 10. Any chance of Gary and the G&G crew crashing the Film Actors Guild? I know it's a 1 in a million chance, but it'd be hilarious if you spoke to them in person. Hail to the 199. I don't know what you mean. Like, go down to the picket lines and like yell, like heckle them.
You want us to be like Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
No, I would not advise that. I think we do good enough just being here, calling out the bullshit, and continuing to grow our channels. That's what I think.
Adult fans, remember for 4 months, Spider-Man 2, I think it's a good game. There are problems, and at the very end is eye-rolling for sure. I have no idea. I don't know any spoilers about the game.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I'll play. It's just that, man, Mario Wonder's like I'm like halfway through Mario Wonder right now. So
there you go. Andrew CR, I think we said this. By the way, G&G Espanol win. Call it tacos and chanclas.
We'll get Ivan right on that.
TZ Rock for 10. TV killed the radio star. The internet killed the movie star. Waiting to hear back about a writing gig. TZ Rock. All right. Is that like directed to Jeremy or just in general?
Oh,
Jay's massive moose knuckle for 199. Got Drinker's comic in the mail. It's great. Hail.
Nice. Hail.
Tomac just sent in a $50 super chat. Shout out Tomac. Says, can't wait to see a slew of Queen's Blade costumes this Halloween. There's no way in hell that show will be adapted by any of the unions. Queen's Blade. Is that an anime?
Ryan knows all the anime. Dude, I have not seen this. Ryan, I have not seen this. Ryan was talking about Gorlock, okay? And Aiden Ross.
Yeah, you can. Leon, hold there! I'm trying! There's so much fucking fat! 2. 1, 2, 3. Grab her leg. Grab her leg up.
I'm doing this side. No, switch side. Stop. No.
Hey, it's my birthday.
I want to hire Gorlock to do shit like this. That is peak content right there. That is peak content.
Gorlock's probably making more money by just getting shamed relentlessly than they could in the real world.
And spoilers in this video clip, I don't think they ever got Gorlock on there. I don't think it ever happened.
Probably would have knocked the cow over.
Oh God, that would have been great. Shit.
What?
Wait, no, keep going. Keep going.
Desirius for 5. My problem with Spider-Man is that it forces you to play as people that aren't Spider-Man. Yeah. Magatherium, member for 4 months. Glad I watched Beardo play Spider-Man 2. Completely lost interest after the back-to-back missions that were about gay college kids and BIPOC.
Yeah, like I said, that's the sad part of it because the game is so well done. But I thought about like when I played Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and how much fucking fun I had with those games. And there wasn't like it wasn't a side mission with a fucking gay black deaf person or whatever the fuck they're supposed to. I haven't seen it. I saw the clip going around the Spider-Man 2 thing. I don't know what is it. So it's a deaf black woman, I think is what it is or something. It's Miles' girlfriend or some shit. And you have to like spray paint for like an hour or 30 minutes or something like that.
Well, the thing I thought was weird is I did watch like the opening scene, and when Peter like rushes into the room, there's like somebody signing in the corner. I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized the connection with Miles' deaf girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. It's just it's so unnecessary. It doesn't improve the game at all. It only takes away from it. I don't think it's a mandatory mission.
Probably a side mission.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Don't pull a Ruben for 5. Jeremy just had to bring up furry Mario. Get him, Ryan. I don't know if an elephant would be considered a furry.
I think he's talking about Tanuki Suit Mario, but you're the first person that mentioned Tanuki Suit Mario.
That's true. I was just thinking of I guess he's a cat too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. And Super Mario 3D World.
And what else does he turn into?
Oh my God, man. It's all type of shit. But the cat one would be the most furry centric one, I would think.
Tanuki's pretty like in the furry vein.
Yeah, no, it is. It is, but
is Tanuki just like a Japanese raccoon or some shit?
I don't know. Mario's a furry confirmed. Yeah, he turns into a frog.
I guess he can turn into pretty much anything in Odyssey, can't he? With his hat.
Yes. Holy shit. Odyssey is so fucking good, by the way, dude. But I got to pull this clip up of like, let me show you something. Well, I don't know. People are probably considered a spoiler. I recorded some gameplay on Mario Wonder. It's not like that much of a spoiler. It's just an enemy. It's just a little cool scene that I could show if the people want to see it. I'd have to find this clip though. The hell is it? Keep going, Ryan. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. Goji the King, member for 3 months. Ryan, enjoying the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. It's a great game. Hail the Outpost. Hail the 199. Thank you, Goji. God, some people are really mad that I was playing it. Like, it's like the same people that screenshot every single fucking video I make about like whatever, about woke Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. They're like, go do something else. It's like, I play a video game. Like, how dare he? Jesus Christ. The Exalted Patriarch, member for 5 months. Roll Tide. They won.
Jason R. They did win. Fuck Tennessee.
Jason R for 2. Loath to give you anything, but here's a token. Thank you. Sergio Garcia for 2. Ryan is now baptized as Ramon because I spoke Spanish. Unlimited Power for 6 months. What are they doing in their bedrooms, Jeremy?
What?
What are they doing in their bedrooms?
Who?
I don't fucking know. I'm just reading it. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Peter Hewitt for 2. You see the Aces win the NCAA or the WNBA championship. Women rule. I did. They won back-to-back titles, and nobody knew. because no one cares about the WNBA.
I will say you gotta, and I can't find this clip that I recorded, but it's a little bit later in the game anyway. But you gotta give credit where credit's due, and this is one thing we don't talk about a lot with WNBA. But when COVID happened, when the lockdowns happened, they were the one league in all of sports saw literally no drop in attendance. That's got to be respected.
It's true.
They saw no drop in attendance when the lockdowns happened. That is, got to give them credit, man. Credit where credit's due. Shout out to the WNBA. Good job.
Yeah, don't have to worry about like half stadium capacity. They're like, we're good. Those are the rules we had.
Yeah.
Hayden for $20. You guys are missing the point.
It isn't that she's deaf.
Oh, bid. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was like bidness or something like that. It isn't that she's deaf, but that she's probably retarded. She carries rocks around in her pockets and commits vandalism crimes. There's more representation with the character than you thought. So Miles is trying to fuck a retarded bitch. Is that real?
That's funny as hell. Kara Lynn's in the chat. Kara, we're going to get Ryan to play Party Animals with us soon. It won't happen tonight, but soon. I know she'll be happy. Kara Lynn's the best player there. Like, she just beats the shit out of everybody.
She was watching me play Hogwarts Legacy the other day. It was trying to help me out, but I was frustrated with some of the options to like how your character can look. Because every time you change and upgrade a piece of gear, you have to go back to get it to look the way you want. I was struggling with that. So she was in the chat trying to help me out. I was getting very frustrated though.
But yeah, so back to the Miles Morales girlfriend though. So she's deaf and she's retarded and she creates vandalism.
Well, she vandalizes.
Yeah, she vandalizes.
I don't know if she created it.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if we can credit her with that.
She's black. She probably created everything.
Partial writing credit.
Yeah, partial writing. We'll give her that. But
it's just like when you see like based on Star Wars created by George Lucas, is that type of credit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, the discussion around this game generally seems extremely favorable. I don't see a lot of negativity around the game at all. I mean, I see people pointing out some of the stuff, but the game itself is getting extremely positive feedback from everything I've seen.
Yeah, I think so too. I think most people are really going to enjoy it. Brock, member for 4 months. Remember to drink water today. Okay, I'll try. Thank you, Brock. Lord of the Ree for 5. Durpa, Durka, Dabaka. Jihad, death to America, praise Ara, hail the 199, and hail the snake pit. God bless y'all and God bless America.
That is my boy Brock. Okay. With his what the fuck is that thing? Krista talks about him all the time. Possum. Yeah, drinking water. I drink water all day, every day. That's all I do. Drink water. That's it. I have one soda.
That's a new thing.
I have one soda. No, but I'm saying I have one soda per day, and that's it at lunch. And then I don't drink any other soda. I used to drink soda. You know that. I used to drink soda all day, every day. I don't only drink one Dr. Pepper at lunch, and that's it. The rest of the day, it's all water.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I've got water right here. I've also got something else right here. I got an empty coffee cup right there. But yeah, I'll drink plenty of water. It said that Taker for $5. Hey, Jeremy, Dragon Force put out a song called Power of the Triforce. Yes, it's a Zelda song. Bears won big, Ryan. Yeah, you know what? It's shocking. When the Bears don't play Justin Fields, they win. I know it's crazy. I don't know who could have possibly like hinted that Justin Fields is a piece of shit quarterback in the past 2 years. Certainly wouldn't have been me. But yeah, Tyson Bagent, who was an undrafted rookie that made the team, led the Bears to a big victory over Josh McDaniels' dumb face. Jason R for $2. Hate to give you anything, so you get the minimum. Again, well, thank you, Jason. Sandstorm for 2, prepping for MegaCon 2024. What's the word, G&G?
Discussions are happening. That's all I have for you. I will try to push that along a little bit faster this week if I can, but we are having discussions.
Huge ass for 2. They're court jesters who believe they're royalty. I came
about Hollywood weirdos.
Hollywood, you probably. I came to laugh at you for 2. Why do you need Gorlock when you have Jay?
Shout out to Drunk 3PO.
Taylor Swift greater than Disney Star Wars for $1. Thanks. Obsidian Disorder for 2. Ryan should be a wizard for Halloween, a grand one. I'll look. I went and asked when I was at Universal Studios. I said, "Do you guys have any grand wizard robes?" And they just like pushed me out the door. I don't understand why.
I have my costume for Tuesday night's main event. I need to get one for, I guess, Friday Night Tights.
Oh, is it going to be a different one?
I mean, I'd like to change it up.
Well, do you know what the theming is, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got mine, dude.
I'll tell you what mine is for Tuesday night's main event.
You tell me now?
Oh, no, after.
Yeah. D's Webos for $1.99. Gorlock looks like a super fat Rachel Zegler.
What?
I don't know. I don't necessarily see the resemblance, but don't pull a Ruben for 2. How you will know when Nintendo goes woke? Power. How will you know when Nintendo? How will you know? How you will know when Nintendo goes woke, comma, power. That's what he said.
I mean, you'll know like any other when you see it with any other company. I mean, as it stands, Nintendo makes a lot of mistakes from a business standpoint, but at its core, they still give good games. They don't release half-ass games that are broken, and they tend to stay away from all social justice, identity politics shit within their games. I don't know if there is an example of Nintendo pushing any of that within their games. If there's one that anybody can mention, feel free to let me know in the chat, but I don't think that there's any example of that within the games.
You don't remember the side mission from Super Mario 3D World where you had to go save deaf Black Toad while they vandalized Bowser's Castle?
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, but other than that,
and then they're not actually grateful for you saving them because you accidentally misgendered them in the process.
True. I forgot about that.
So Mario had to kneel at the feet of Black Gay Toad.
I see somebody said Girl Boss Peach. I just disagree with that. I don't think that was Girl Boss Peach at all.
It's funny because your take on that one trailer was like went so nuclear.
It went so viral. It went so viral. And then like all the fucking freaks that hate me, they're like, he changed his opinion after the movie became successful. And it's like, no, motherfucker. I was the first person that said Mario was going to make a fucking $1 billion. And I said like my problems that I had, I don't have. That was 4 months before the movie came out. Or I said like, yeah, at first I was a little worried about that, but the more I've seen, I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I think this movie's going to make $1 billion. And all these fucking freaks are like, he changed his position after the movie came out because he saw it was successful. Like, oh my God, man. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so I stand by my initial concerns, and that was more of a Hollywood thing than anything. Just kind of seeing what direction they're going to go in. But happily, I was wrong, and the movie was good. I don't consider the Mario movie like phenomenal or anything. It's not like an all-time great animated movie. It's a solid movie. It's really good, and got the job done. And hopefully they'll build upon that with more of a story-driven element now moving forward.
It was a damn good movie, and I thought it did what it had to do for the Super Nintendo universe.
Another one of my famous clips that got fucking shared everywhere. Oh man.
You know, the people that hate us really are retarded. Really are. When I was playing again, these people got really mad that I played Hogwarts Legacy on a Saturday night. Like, he doesn't even, someone's like, I don't understand why you're upset about like the person posting it. He's just playing a game. They're like, well, he doesn't even like Harry Potter. He's just doing this to stick it to trans people. Don't you understand?
Like you do like Harry Potter. You know a lot about.
Yeah, that's like one of the gayest things about me. Like you should be using that to insult me if these people were real. But again, like I said, the one convenient thing about having so many haters who are probably like have pronouns in their bios and don't know what gender they are is they don't hang around long. Usually there's like a 42% chance that the problem takes care of itself. So it's not really that big of a deal.
Yep.
Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Ryan can dress up as a pointy ghost for Halloween. I could be one of those Spanish priests. Yeah. Anak Maman for $10. I said I wouldn't play Spider-Man 2 because Venom was Harry Osborn in the game. I definitely don't regret it now. Now that Halloween's coming up, I'm going to replay the Ghostbusters game. Played it?
I haven't played the Ghostbusters game. I heard it was good, but I have not played it.
Yeah, I don't know. Steiner Math for $5.
If you're gonna play a scary game, play Alien Isolation, or any of the Resident Evils. Resident Evil 4 still to me is the best, and I don't know if it's the scariest because the first one might be the scariest one, just because of the mechanics and being in a haunted house, like that mansion. The scene with the dogs jumping through the windows, or you come back in that same room and there's a fucking giant spider. Resident Evil 1, man, holy shit, it was so good back in the day.
Steiner Math for $5. Spider-Man 2 DLC story will center around a race against time with an outbreak of monkeypox spreading through bathhouses around the city. Desirius for $5. Ryan should go as a ghost for Halloween. He already has a white bed sheet with the eye holes cut out. Thank you.
Confirmed.
The Wolf from Heart for $1.99. Ryan, be a painter from Austria for Halloween. Yeah, I could think about it. Michigan State might put me up on their billboard. Jay's Massive Moose Knuckle for $1.99. We had a bye week and still lost. Sad gigum noises. Chris Benoit for $5. I tried to teach my son never to shave, just your face, and let the neck beard grow. He didn't listen. Thank you, Chris Benoit.
We got so Chris Benoit's been hitting those 50s on FNT, and he's curious if so. What was it? This comic book girl. I can't remember. Did she answer or not? Do you remember?
She did. I think she knew who Chris Benoit was, though, and Sargon did as well.
Sargon. Okay.
Like Sargon's like, do you know who Chris Benoit is? Like, isn't he a wrestler or something? Didn't he kill his entire family and then himself? Like, yep, that's it. So now you know the context running the super chat. And it's like, hey, Sargon, I know you're a proud dad. I thought we could get together and do a podcast, and maybe you could give me advice about being a father, shit like that.
Oh shit, so funny.
Don't Polo Ruben for $2. Sorry for the miscommunication. Rainbow power-ups. Yeah, it's all right. I didn't speak gay there.
No worries. I like the Ruben meme we got going over there on Cobra Cast, so it's good.
Grayson Barnett for $5. Sorry, I'm like 30 minutes behind. Ryan Reynolds, you owe me $40 because your fly-by-night cell phone provider never sent me a working SIM card. Mint Mobile?
Mint Mobile?
Didn't Mint Mobile get bought by T-Mobile?
I'm not sure. From what I understand, T-Mobile's gotten a lot better in the last few years. I feel like Verizon's taken a step back. Do you feel that way?
No, I just feel like they've been the top and everyone's kind of like catching up. I don't think they're taking a step back.
I mean, I've had
just
Verizon,
expensive service.
I've had Verizon for like 15 years. I feel like
it's been like 10, most consistent everywhere I go. There's a couple. Ironic. The only reason you think that, Jeremy, is because the specific location that the G&G studio house is in, internet is or fucking cell service is
horrible.
Shit.
It's horrible.
Like for everybody.
Yeah.
And so like that's the only reason you think that is because you happen to be in one of the only places in the country that you don't hear fucking banjo noises at that like you can't get service.
I know. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
The Real Smile bit for 20.
What's up?
Have any of you watched Old Dads on Netflix, starring directed by Bill Burr? It was pretty good. I've heard some good things about it, actually. So I'll probably check it out at some point.
That and what was we were on like, and thanks the Real Smile bit. I will check that out at your recommendation. There was we were talking about movies the other day on Cobra Cast, and Secondhand Lions. I have not seen that. Have you seen that?
Isn't that like
from like the 90s?
It was like Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Robert Duvall, I think.
Know a little bit about it.
Yeah. Everybody's like, you got to watch it. I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but everybody's like, oh, it's such a good like coming of age movie or something like that. So I'll have to.
Isn't Haley Joel Osment like really fat now?
I feel like he lost it. he blew up for sure. Not from a star standpoint, but I feel like he lost it.
Let's see. Images.
Remember, he was set to be a big star. And like he was the child star. He was in
him and Jake Lloyd, you know, they were both gonna blow up.
Yeah. Is he still fat?
I mean, I've just seen a bunch of fat pictures of him. I don't know what he looks like now.
Yeah.
A lot of memes.
Who's that one guy that got it's Meth Damon. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about from Breaking Bad. Meth Damon. What's his name? Chat'll tell me.
Like Meth Damon?
Yeah, the guy that looks like Matt Damon from Breaking Bad later in the series. Jesse Plemons. Yeah, Jesse Plemons. You don't know the Meth Damon joke with him?
So I didn't think he looked like Matt Damon.
Yes, he looks.
That's the guy whose name you mispronounced on our Killers of the Flower Moon trailer review.
Is that it? Yeah, and man, everybody so that movie. I don't know, man. People some people are saying it's really good. Some people are saying it's boring.
I bet both things can be true.
That's true. But yeah,
I think even in our initial trailer, I said I don't know if it's something I'm gonna go to the theaters to see because I know it's gonna be long and I kind of want to sit there and focus on it. So I'll probably watch it at another time. That is a movie that cost way too much to make, like $200 million fucking dollars. We'll see how it does globally in the theaters. It's a massive budget for a movie that I don't know if it's gonna have that massive of an audience, but like Oppenheimer budget was like 100 million or something crazy. I say crazy low, but for a blockbuster that makes as much as it did, it's crazy low. Killers of the Flower Moon, $200 million production budget. It's huge.
There we go. Right here. Here. There's the Meth Damon comparison right here. There we go. So see?
Yeah, those pictures do look very similar. He was really fat in
and the movie. The movie.
Was it I don't remember if it was the movie or whether it was the
it was the movie.
I didn't know if it was the movie or if it was like if it was Better Call Saul that he appeared in. But yeah, he was really distractingly fat in El Camino.
Yeah, it was bad, but he's lost all that weight now. He's lost all of it. He's back to
that looks like Photoshop. That looks crazy.
He said there's an interview with him too, right here. It says, this is from British GQ. I've noticed fewer people refer to me as Meth Damon. He says to GQ.
Pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. I like him though. He's a good actor. He was in Friday Night Lights, the TV show. He was in, what was that?
That's why everybody was like shitting on you. That's why everybody shitting on you because like, I really like this guy as an actor, and they're like, you can't even fucking pronounce his name.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing is I know him as an actor, not as a star.
It was like the reaction to that video is so funny.
Oh yeah, we got I got crushed in that one.
I just got caught up in the backlash. Kind of like our Blue Beetle reaction, the Batman is fascist one. You got caught up in the wake of that one.
Yeah, and I've the thing that upset me the most about that the reaction was like Ryan does not get, like, Ryan's not controversial, and he tends to not get, talked about on the internet in a negative way, and I felt really bad that he got pulled into my negativity, Ryan. So I would like to formally apologize to you right now, Ryan. I know you try to stay completely out of controversial topics, and you don't like, the internet criticizing you or anything like that. So I'm sorry, buddy.
Apology accepted. Who's somebody who needs to apologize is Disney. Jeremy. Disney needs to apologize to everybody for all the dog shit that they've been putting out lately. Here we go. We got to talk about this. Over the last couple years, we have seen Disney on this catastrophic arc. We've known that they've been failing. We know that there's problems across all aspects of this business, whether you're talking about theaters or streaming or even theme parks that are suffering right now. And when you look at some of the big tentpole brands like Marvel and Star Wars, despite the media desperately trying to claim that everything's just fine, it's just toxic YouTubers that are being critical of these franchises. Now, almost everyone has come around to the same realization that we had years ago, that there's a massive problem with both of these franchises. And you're starting to see people try to shift the blame. Oh, well, it can't be Bob Iger's fault. He's so overwhelmed because he didn't expect things to be this bad when he got back and took over for Bob Chapek. And now you're starting to see Marvel and Star Wars also try to shift some of the blame for their failures. We heard Bob Iger a couple months ago come out and say, yeah, we're really going to slow down on some of the Marvel and Star Wars content. That's our plan going forward. Well, now we're starting to hear words and leaks and things come out from inside sources at Lucasfilm and Marvel to try to push the blame towards somebody else that's not them. Lucasfilm and Marvel Studios were pressured by Disney to announce projects before they were ready. And this all comes back to the Disney Investor Day, when Kathleen Kennedy stood up there and made an announcement about 10 Star Wars projects that were in the works. Kevin Feige did the same thing for the MCU. Now they're saying, this is all because of pressure from Disney. We didn't want to do it, but mean old Disney made us. Kevin Feige was forced to announce Fantastic Four and Armor Wars by Disney, even when nothing was in place for either of the two. Same thing with Star Wars. Lucasfilm allegedly forced by Disney into announcing movies and TV shows before they were ready. And this is something that you see when a company is failing. This isn't something you see for a successful brand. Everybody, when the brand's succeeding, is like, it's an honor to work here. It's great to have this type of leadership and to work with all these different people. When you start to see not just chinks in the armor or cracks in the facade, when you start to see a company collapsing, you start to see people trying to distance themselves and push all the blame onto other people for their failures.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do we see any of these narratives coming out of Nintendo or PlayStation? They're doing pretty damn good these days, aren't they? Do we see any of these coming out from any really successful brands out there? Like, and it really comes back to just Bob Iger. Just, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know how to process what he's doing right now. Why did he come back? Because again, I still believe that he was always kind of there behind the scenes pulling the strings, but why did he come back into this role? What was the plan? How did he think this was going to benefit whatsoever? And I truly don't know how a company like Disney just, there's so many moving parts to it. There's so many things going on. And I don't know how I don't know how they get this back on track because it comes back to, and I'm never going to forget this, but it's those Zoom calls of the executives at the company talking about their trans children and their not so secret gay agenda. These are the people these are high up people in the company. These aren't just randos in the company. These are really high ranking people at the company that you have elevated, and now you're kind of stuck with them. Like, I don't know how you would get rid of these weirdos if you wanted to, but it just seems like that Disney has way more working against them than for them at this point in time. And with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the most successful thing we've ever seen in the history of cinema. It's unbelievable what they were able to accomplish, but it's having a definite effect on every aspect of this company right now. And now you're starting to see the blame game happen. And when the blame game is happening, it's a really bad sign. It's a really bad sign.
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think the next step for him is, Ryan?
The next step?
Yeah.
I mean, the next step is to have someone like Nelson Peltz threaten to try to get some board seats so he can make suggestions to change the company. And I think that's what Bob Iger's worried about. He's worried about somebody like that coming in there. He's been worried about it for a year. The fact that Nelson Peltz is potentially back and asking for more board seats with more shares this time is troubling to him. And this time that the stock has continued to sink lower and lower and lower, there's a real feeling that there could be investors that are on the side of somebody who wants to come in and turn things upside down. If you're a Disney investor and 2 years ago, your stock was valued at like $180, $190 per share, and now it's sitting there at $85 per share, whatever it is today, people are getting very, very impatient. And they don't buy the bullshit about, oh, Bob Iger didn't know how bad it was, things like this. So the next step for Disney as a company in totality is to shake everything up because what they're doing is not working.
Nope. It's going to be fun to watch it all play out.
Stephen Wasik for 1999. MCU Simp is here. Monday just got a lot livelier. The Marvels is going down in flames, and Brie will be a D-list YouTuber, and Jonathan Majors will be passed around the cell block like a blunt. Remember, there is no saving Simps. Thank you, Stephen Wasick. Magnum Norse for 20. Just checking if my new phone works. Hey, I gave my friend a Whirlpool and a toaster for Halloween. He showed up as a ghost. My bad. Hey, not your fault. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Thank you for talking me out of buying the new Spider-Man game. I'm going to keep playing older games like Vice City and laugh my ass off at radio commercials and talk shows while doing Rampage missions. Vice City's awesome. Tobias Nexus for 10. Way off topic, but I found out something cool. In native mythology, Wendigos are supposed to look like the ones in Until Dawn, emaciated humans. The deer skull one came from European settlers. Well, that's cool.
I'm trying to give Nerd Wars a wrench right now in the chat. I saw him in there. Comment again, Erwin, so I can give you a damn wrench. People are requesting for things for his next video.
Poopa Chalupa, member for 3 months. Forced Behavior by BlackRock. Butter Biscuit for 5. I just delivered a letter that needed a signature, and this young lady comes to the door with the lowest cut shirt. Great way to start my day. Hey, that's nice. Butter Biscuit for 2. By the way, Boomer Sooner, 7-0. Sergio Garcia for 5.
Yeah. Fucking barely beat fucking UCF, I think.
Yeah, I would consider that a loss personally.
And then like you got nobody else to play. I don't think they play a ranked team the rest of the year. So congratulations, Boomer Sooner.
That's pretty amazing. 7-0. I think they're gonna lose. I don't think they're very good. Sergio Garcia for 5. Have you seen the new trailer for Star Wars Skeleton Crew? It looks good. Are you sure there's a new trailer out and it's not just like a fan made one or something? Because I checked the Star Wars and the Lucasfilm YouTube channels. I didn't see anything. Skeleton Crew trailer. Guess I can just look at that.
Find anything?
No. I mean, I see a lot of like fan made ones.
Well, then I guess there isn't one. I don't know. What is this? Is this something they announced?
Skeleton Crew? Yeah, it's one of the next things that's coming out for them. It's the one with Jude Law and featuring like basically pirates. It's set in the Mandoverse timeline.
Shows you how out of touch with reality I am. So
Jason R for Aussie 5. Ryan, you're a good man, even if you racist bastage is good anyway. Thank you. No Comprendo for 5. Ryan should play Blasphemous 2. It's more easier, but gory and mind-bending, and then dresses the main character, the penitent one. Blasphemous 2. I'll check it out. Steiner Math for 2. Reminder, MCU fan hugged Krista at a meetup. Wanted nothing to do with me. Jay's Massive Moose Knuckle for 199. Meth Damon was in the Black Mirror Star Trek episode.
Yes, he was. He was really good in that episode too. He's a good actor.
Stephen Wasick, does MCU fans simp harder for Krista or for Disney? Should we start calling him MCU Smith? Because he is weapons grade simp. Mark of Reality for 5. So was Ahsoka not ready for TV? It seems to be missing 70% of the actual dialogue. That would explain a lot. David Cushmore for 10. Disney should fire everyone as a whole. Don't need Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Iger, and others. Get a clean slate for Disney like we remembered it for 100 years.
I don't think you can, I don't know, man. I guess that was kind of the thought process around Twitter is like, man, Elon, if you're going to go in there and wipe everybody out from Twitter, that's going to probably be a bad situation for Twitter. You know what I mean? That's not the case. It actually was a good thing for Twitter. It still got a lot of mistakes and everything, but yeah, it was a good move. So in theory, yes, wiping out everybody from Disney is probably a good move. I don't think it's realistic. At least a lot of the top, executives and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to take a momentous shift, and it's going to take a long time. It's like turning the fucking Titanic around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen overnight. Stephen Wasick for 5. MCU fans' favorite drink is Huggies. His Huggies probably needed change after his encounter with G&G. Hope Krista held her breath.
Is MCU fan here?
I think I saw him. Butter.
He always responds to objectively a cat. Like every time I look in the comments, he's like talking to objectively a cat in such a serious way. It's so damn funny, dude.
He's very committed. He's very committed to the bit. Butter biscuit for 5, coming from a 6, from 6 and 7 the year before. I'll take 7-0. Quit your cope, Jeremy, and go nail yourself. Boomer Sooner all the way.
Hey, you better hope you don't have to play Alabama. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm not very confident in Alabama this year, but I'd be confident against Oklahoma's sorry ass.
Let's see. Switzerland Play IT over on Rumble says, "Where the fuck is my 199 emote? Have you been sued? What did I miss? Good thing you stopped trying with the beard, Jeremy."
I mean, I often do this. I grow it out and then I shave, and I grow it out and I shave. I just,
It's true.
But what do you mean the 199 emote is not in there
on Rumble? I guess I don't know.
Oh, on Rumble?
Yeah, that was a chat from Rumble, so I'm not sure.
I will make sure we get that situated today. I thought we had them over there.
The Matrix and Roadshow. What's up, John? SAG is racist now since actors can't dress up as Black Panther for Halloween. Great stream we had yesterday on Sports Wars. Beardo still wrong on Eli. What's up, John? Yeah, we talked a lot about Eli Manning, more than any current day sports show should. But yes,
that's very true. Very true.
Magnum Norse for 10. Ryan can't read. He Reiki brief foot knuckles. If you ask her, she may drop one on your Jordans. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Ryan.
What?
We're getting season 1 map for Fortnite. Are you excited about this?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
I know. How excited are you?
I'm thrilled. It'd be awesome.
There's rumors that they're going to get rid of mantling and tactical sprint, though.
Oh, really? You always talk about how you love them changing it up.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with it. But the rumor was they were getting rid of zero build, but they're not. They're not getting rid of zero build.
That's good.
So Ryan's are you gonna play some Fortnite with us soon?
Why don't we wait for all the other things you're trying to get me to play? We're stacking
I'm just throwing enough shit against the wall and see what sticks. All right.
I told you I'll come in on that stupid animal party thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Not this week, but next week.
Not this week. Butter biscuit for 2. At least my team hasn't lost yet. Eat it.
I mean, that's fine. If you actually played a real schedule, you would have, like Alabama has.
Did Alabama lose to Texas?
Yes.
Did Oklahoma beat Texas?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, we're all caught up.
There you go. All right. So we got Cobra Cast tonight over on Medide Cobra channel. And then it is Party Animals. Now, tonight, we might be changing up the way that we have this recorded for Party Animals. That way the editing process can be even better for our wonderful editors. We will see if we're able to pull that off tonight. It's going to be a little complicated, but first of all, Cobra Cast. And then also on Cobra Cast, we actually have updated the chat box as well. So I think you're going to like that. Be on the lookout for that. So for those of you that watch Cobra Cast, last time we had the chat, but the emojis weren't showing up. It looks like Hailstorm has fixed that. So that's going to be cool. What do you got going on, Ryan?
Nothing. Just making videos. I will not be here tomorrow. So
yep.
I won't be on the stream tomorrow. I might be here Wednesday. Won't be here Thursday. So yeah, we got a busy week coming up. So.
Top secret mission for Ryan. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So other than that, thank you guys. We got a couple more super chats that just came in. Where did you leave off? Butterbiscuit says, thanks, Ryan. Tell him. And then Project Taco says, MCU fan eats corn the long way with his ass.
Fuck.
Holy crap. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Get us up to 1,000 likes. Other than that, we appreciate it. That one got me right there.
Ryan, tell Jeremy a dad joke from last night. Yeah, I was getting a bunch of dad jokes for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. What do you call a cow that has a seizure?
I don't know.
Beef jerky.
Thanks, Ryan.
That was a super chat that I got last night. That's not me.
Thanks, Ryan. Anything else?
What's the temperature of a tauntaun?
I don't know.
Lukewarm.
Thanks, Ryan.
Star Wars related.
Yeah, I get it.
I just repeating from my chat. They paid me to say those jokes like yesterday. So
thanks,
shout
Ryan.
out to the chat. Chat's always right.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Is there anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Just want to make sure. You got anything you wanted to add or anything? Nothing.
No. Doing my same shit. I'm making videos on Sports Wars on my channel. And I got a request for dad jokes. So there you go. Yeah.
All right, at least somebody could laugh at it.
Jay probably would have laughed like that at that.
And then I would have laughed at his laugh, and then everybody would have been laughing. That's the difference Jay
except
makes.
for me.
That's the difference Jay makes.
Nerd Wars became a channel member. Thank you,
Look
Nerd Wars. Andrew CR. I read a book called How to Climb Up a Ladder. It was a step-by-step guide.
That's pretty good. That was better than the Ryans.
Fear the Tardo for 5. Read Tardo's last chat. Did we miss one?
Did we miss it? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Fear the Tardo for 5 says Beardo and Tardo be like Spider-Man cause exit in multiverse. We same, but he 1 IQ point higher. Maybe we team up in multiverse team. Lock it in. Yay. Damn it.
There you go. Lock it in.
With the helmet.
Sir Hat says he laughed. Thank you. Desirius with a gift membership. Thank you. Mark of Reality joins the 199.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. And on that note, thank you again. Shout out to Alec Baldwin's fingers for dropping that 50 bomb here on the stream. Appreciate you, brother. Again, we're at 120 more likes and we can have 1,000. So smash the melee button before you get out of here. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on CobraCast tonight. And thanks to Ryan for just being so positive. Really appreciate you, buddy.
Yep. I'm always here. Here all day.
All right, guys. Have a good day. We'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.